Hey y'all, welcome back to another No Man's Sky video today. Um, Today I'm going to be giving you guys a little tour of my S-Class freighter, my new one. What's up, dude? Captain. So basically, this is what my new freighter is. This is what it looks like. It's a red and black, like, fighter. This thing looks absolutely beautiful. It took me a good 6 or so hours to actually obtain this thing. And then the horrible thing is, when I actually got this, my freighter base didn't transfer. So that's what I've been working on all day today. Um, so my last video, my Twitch VOD of me playing No Man's Sky and renovating my freighter is outdated now. So I figured, hey, I'll give you all a tour of my new freighter base. Um, so that's what we're going to do. Let's get right into it. So when you come in here, I have this nice long hallway here. On the right, I've got all my storage, which is also accessed from up here. This is my storage. What's up, dude? He's waving. And then I have all my stellar extractors here. I have quite an army of them, as they take a long time. They don't really give a ton each. I haven't gotten any of the gases yet, but I have got like a bunch of chromatic metal from this farm so far. So that's pretty cool. So I built a ton of these just to see what happens with them. Kind of tested them out. So far they seem pretty solid. So that's really good and really cool. Part of the new freighter update. This is probably one of my favorite rooms because it just looks so massive and so awesome. Like, it really is just a huge room. And then right over here, I got my, like, fleet command. These are all the frigates I have out on expeditions right now. And one of them is actually done. So I will deal with that in a little bit. So this is my new fleet command room. Really like it. Feels really clean. And then right over along this hallway here then, we have all of our, like, companions. Or specialists, rather. That I can do missions for. I haven't completed all of them yet, actually, so it's a little embarrassing with how many hours I have in this game and how far into it I am. But I have to get to them at some point. I'm really bad at getting the quests because there's just so much to do in this game, and I fucking love it. But yeah, I got my little hallway here of just all of my specialists, and that's really nice. They're all right in the front of the freighter now. And then from this room to the main area, I have a nice little chill spot with a nice little window to look out of. And then in here I have my appearance customizer, the planetary thing, like, so you can just like see all the planets in your system, see what they do. You don't have to go around your ship and do it. So nice. I really love that feature. Got the exocraft thing, so I can summon exocrafts whatever system my freighter's in. Got our galactic trade terminal and our portal. And then from that goes into my space kitchen. So I really do a lot of the food crafting in this game. As you can see here. That's how I make my nanites. So I have to have a kitchen in my base. My freighter is kind of my main base at this point, so I had to have one in here. I have a main base on an actual planet, a couple of them, but this is my main base now. So I've been putting so much time and effort into the freighter, and why I wanted to get an S-Class. But yeah, I put a bunch of windows in here. I really love that you can put windows in the freighter now. Kind of just I don't know. I just feel like that's something we've been needing for a while now. I've been wanting something like that, and it's finally here, so that's amazing. But yeah, this is my little kitchen here. It's really nice, really amazing. I really like the new, like, kitchen rooms, so you can just have this big open room just for, cooking, and it's kind of styled. It's got the plants on the walls and the ceiling, so it's kind of cool. And then over here, I got my large refiners, and I built quite a few of them because I figured out before that 3 was not enough. So I built so many that no matter what I'm refining, I probably can do more. Cannot run out of refiners. Cannot hurt to have more, And then here I have my carbon farm, just so I can get plenty of carbon and to turn into activated carbon. I think that's what it's called. Condensed carbon. I can turn it into condensed carbon, which you use for a lot of the late game recipes, such as ignition devices and stasis devices, which is how I make my billions of units. which leads me to the next floor. Um, I think I covered everything on this floor. Looks like it. But I really do like this. It's very clean, very organized compared to my last freighter, which just kept getting added onto over time. But the next floor here is my farms for my stasis devices and such. And the ignition devices. I got, like, my Mordite here. I got 2 rows of Mordite. Or technically 4 rows, but... And then I got a ton of Gamma Root growing here because that's something I find myself running out of a lot. And then over on this side, in the middle strip here, I just have like an assortment of just random things that grow pretty fast and that you don't really need a ton of. So I can just harvest them once in a while and that should be plenty. We got our Nip Nip Bud, our Pearls, Graffitino Balls, and Sac Venom. Just a little bit of each because you need them for crafting here and there. Then over here we got the Frostwort Crystals, which you use for glass, and these grow every hour, so I didn't do too many of them. This might even be a bit much, but that way I just can't run out. And what's amazing about these new planters for the freighters is you can just hold E to harvest all, like you can on the planetary ones. But unlike this, you can kind of fit more in, make it more organized, and you don't need a shitload of glass for it. So that really helps. And then over here on this side, I have my Star Bulb. And, I mean, you don't really need a ton of Star Bramble, Bulb, whatever it's called. You don't need a lot of it. I mean, it's good to have, so I built a good amount of that too. And, actually, yeah, in the back here, so this is like in between the 2 farms, just another way for me to go around the stairs. And then it leads me to my next section, which is all fungal mold and Faecium. Now, the fungal mold and Faecium I do need a bit more of, so I split this room 50-50. I'm hoping this is enough. I guess we'll find out. If not, I have other farms too. This is just to get the bulk of it, And then if I need to top off, I have a bunch of different hydros spread out throughout the system. That I can also, if I find that I have plenty, I can just leave it. I can also expand a bit more. I left room to expand, so I can just add more of these double cultivation chambers in. Though it is starting to get a bit laggy on the freighter at times, and every time I build I have to restart, so there's that. But after I restart, normally I get like, I'm back up to like 60, 70 frames. But right now I'm at like 40, 50, which can drop fast once all this is grown in. Just kind of surprising knowing that I have a 3070 now, but I guess that's just No Man's Sky. It's very graphic intensive. Always has been, probably always will be. But hopefully this farms, produces enough. And actually I have one more floor of farms, and then I have another floor for like it's the executive floor. This one I built a giant room for the cactus flesh because it takes 16 hours to grow, which is fucking ridiculous in my opinion. That's so long. So I built a giant room for this just to have plenty of space. If I need to expand it, I will. Like I said, I left room on each floor. That's why I separated them up so much so that I can expand if I need it. I'm hoping this is enough. I literally, my buddy Paradox farmed an entire stack of it for me and a stack of selenium while I was rebuilding the freighter. So, like, shout out to him for that. Thank you. That was a huge help for building this. It like cut my time in rebuilding up my freighter today in half because losing my whole freighter base was kind of a pain and really sad. But I had a lot of fun today after I got over the initial, like anger of losing it all, and I built something way better, way more organized. So I guess it kind of worked out. But over here is the solar root farm or whatever it's called, selenium, and it's same size as the cactus farm, just because this also takes 16 hours to craft and you need a lot of it for crafting end game stuff, so it's good to have. So that about sums it up for all the farms. I mean, I also did leave room here in case I ever want to expand this way for whatever reason. Same little style, like the little connector, which I really like. I got the new stair blueprint today, and these look really cool. But now we're going up to the executive room. So over here we have like our little chill area with the fish tank, and we have that on both sides here. And then we have the sleeping quarters for us, our crew, um, whoever needs it. I mean, there's also plenty of couches for people to sleep on. Over here we got our little receptionist. He's a little space squid. Space. What is this thing called? Why am I blanking? It's not a squid. Damn. I mean, I'm sure someone's gonna correct me in the comments. I know what it's called. Jellyfish. It's our space jellyfish. There we go. So that's really cool. I had this idea on a couple other of my builds. Little space jellyfish receptionists, and I think that's hilarious. Yeah, this is our executive room, and I think it turned out really nice. So over here we have our war table. We have, you know, all of our battle plans set up for fighting all the aliens and sentinels. I really think this whole build really turned out nice. The rebuilding of the freighter. And honestly, like, it was really fun rebuilding it, and I'm kind of glad I got a better freighter and I was able to build such a nice freighter base. I was a little worried that it wasn't going to turn out well, or I was gonna run out of resources, which I did a couple of times, but we managed. So it all worked out in the end, even though I lost my entire other freighter base and all the resources that I put into it. But I really love this one. It turned out really nice. And really quick, before I end the video, I'm going to run down and see if all my ships spawned in, because we haven't toured the ship garage yet. I actually picked this thing up, I think yesterday. So the slots you see there next to where it says class and hauler, that's what it came with. It came with max slots. It's S class. It has 8 technology and 12 cargo. That's incredible. Like, this one I upgraded most of it. I haven't maxed out the cargo yet. I'm gonna do that probably after I'm done recording sometime tonight. And then I got some exotics over here. This one is from mine and my buddy Tanner's Vibes planet. We made, like, on a paradise planet, we just built a ton of stuff. Like, we built like a space pub, and we built towers and farms and all kinds of cool stuff. And he built a giant tower, which is awesome. And this is the exotic that spawns in that system, so I called it Exotic Vibes. And then this one right here is actually the one for the system I'm currently in with my settlement. My freighter and my settlement are in the same system right now. It's kind of my main base right now. And this is the one that spawned here. And honestly, this is a very cool one. Like, I really like the ones with like the points on them. And like these like little like thrusters are cool, like guppy style. But it also has this giant fin on it, which I thought was just so awesome. Like, I mean, it doesn't have a lot of slots, but we'll get it there eventually. I always do. So these 2 exotics are probably gonna be my 2 guppies I keep. And then in here, I have my solar, which is really nice. I really like the retro style of the front here. Like, it looks like an old car or something, which I thought was kind of cool. And then on the back, we got these giant points, and it just looks so nice with like the triple thruster on the back. I found this one A class. I had to upgrade this one to S class, but it's really nice. I really like the look of it here, and it was honestly a cool find. I mean, right now I'm just using it for storage. Like, I mean, that's what most of my ships are for. I'm just using it for S class storage for when I find ships I want to upgrade, or if one of my buddies needs an S class module, I can just give that to them. Like, over here, that ship doesn't store anything right now, the yellow exotic. But the orange exotic here, I use to store all my gases for, you know, again, stasis devices and fusion igniters, or whatever they're called. And then this hauler here, it's just for basic resources, like my ferrite dust, all the different kinds of ferrite, oxygen, carbon, and the cargo is kind of just everything else. Because in my freighter, I store like my food components, which soon I would like to get a freighter or two that I just max out and dedicate to storing all my food stuff. Possibly, I don't know yet. But for now, I got 3 storages with just food stuff for crafting cakes and whatnot, pies and all kinds of good stuff. And then more stuff for stasis devices and whatnot. I think I have this one, and this one, all just for that. And then this is kind of just a bunch of random stuff I, acquire. Same here, just a bunch of random stuff. And then this is like more building component related for the last 2. And then I use my ships for like all the regular resources. Now, my regular everyday ship I fly around in now that I accidentally deleted my Max S-Class fighter is this thing. It's my Squid Exotic. And I absolutely love this thing. I actually plan to get another Squid Exotic. I'm hoping for like a red and black one to match my character and my freighter. That would be so cool. Really hope I can find one. If not, I'll take just pretty much any other color squid besides the yellow, like maybe a green or a white, or I think there's even like a pink one. That would be cool. I've never seen someone with a pink squid before, so that would be really cool. But this is my like just everyday kind of flying around ship. Yeah, I have a void egg too in here. I really hope that they eventually fix my quest. I have the Starbirth quest and it's bugged. I can't seem to find where it wants me to go. And then when I get there, I don't really know what to do. So if anyone has any insight on that, please definitely let me know down below. I mean, I've done support tickets to like have them just restart my quest or remove it or whatever, but it hasn't gone very well. So I was thinking about getting a living ship so I can just go through black holes without getting stuff damaged, but oh well. For now, this is what we got. Got a couple haulers. I mean, I'm still thinking I might do one more hauler. Not sure yet. I know I definitely want another Squid Exotic. I want my 2 guppies and I want 2 squids. And then I have my solar. But if you guys enjoyed the freighter tour, definitely let me know down below. And again, thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers. You guys are amazing. And definitely make sure to check out that community post. Tell me what you guys want me to do for my 1,000 subscriber special. And as always, guys, have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.